Hello and welcome to this presentation. My name is Lee Snyder, the product manager for the steel segment here at Trimble. And what I'll be showing is a brief overview of the IFC change management functionality that's available in Tekla structures. This used to be available as an extension on the warehouse, but it's now been rolled into the software. And so I want to show how it works and describe two quick workflows that I think can be beneficial to your organization. So the first thing that I'll do is I'll just come up here to add model and I'll browse to the IFC file that I want to insert into my model, and I'll just go ahead and do that there, as you can see in the 3D view. And the first thing that I want to show is how you can compare two different versions or revisions of IFC files. So what I can do is I can double click on this, come down to the change detection, and then I'll just browse to the new or the next version of this IFC file. And then what that will do is it will come in and it will colorize my model, and it'll show me all the things that have been changed, the things that have been deleted, and the things that have been newly added. So I can view those based on the colors in the model and then with the corresponding colors here in the changes list. And if I just click on these lines here, it will then just zoom me into that area and that location within the model so that I can view them and look at them individually if needed. I can also come in here, and as I highlight these, I can view over here in the property details the changes specific to that piece. So what specifically has changed. So if I click on this, I can see what the profile was, for example, and what the new profile is. If I uncheck this where it says show only changes, then I can view all of the metadata associated in the IFC file to that piece, or I can just filter out just the changes. If I zoom this model out, I can come over and use these filters as well. So if I just want to see the things that are changed, inserted, or deleted, I can just choose those options, update my view, and then that's all that I will see in the 3D view and in my changes list here. And then if I want to share this information, I can come over here to export to Excel, choose the specific options that I want, click on export, and then this will dump that into an Excel spreadsheet that I can then share with somebody so that they can view these particular changes. So you'll notice here this will just look like the changes list that I have here in Tekla. If I hit the plus sign here, it'll show me again just the changes because that's what I've chosen to export here into this file. So a great workflow and scenario for this specific use case is that if you're just detailing and working on a project, you can use this internally to help you track and report changes. For example, if you go through and create your model and then you receive a change order, before you make the changes, you can create an IFC file of the current state of your project, go in and make the changes designated in the change order, and then create another IFC file and compare those two and get a report just like this here showing everything that's new, modified, or deleted. And that way you can send that along with your additional charges or just to help people understand the specific changes that will be required based upon that change order. So another option here is that we can come in and we can actually convert IFC objects into native members within Tekla to help us create the model in a faster way as opposed to just modeling it from scratch. So I can go ahead and select these objects, click on Convert IFC Objects, and then it will go in and model these just as if you had taken the time to model it yourself. So if I come in real quick and just hide that reference model, then as I come in and double click on these members, you can see that these are just regular beams and columns. So we can come in and we can add in connections and run reports and do all that normal stuff. So if I wanted to just click the column, click the beam, then I can see that this connection there with 4 bolts has been inserted there into the model. The real advantage of this is that once you receive a new IFC file or an updated IFC file, you can have it automatically update the native members within the Tekla model. So the way that that would work is that if we come in and make this IFC file visible again, I'm just going to double click on this and then come down to File, and I'm going to load in the next revision, this Rev 1, and then go ahead and modify that, and that will insert that new reference model here into my view that I've been working in. And then I can come up here and I can choose this Start IFC Object Conversion Change Management. And what this will allow me to do is, again, it's going to go in and compare and let me know the things that are new, the things that are modified, and the things that are deleted. But now what I can do is I can actually have this update the native members within my Tekla model. So this beam here has changed profile, so I can just come in here and set this to conversion, go ahead and apply changes, and you can see that it'll make that change there for me. Also the same thing here, I have this channel here that looks like it's been shifted and changed position. So I can come in and convert that, go ahead and click apply changes. It will shift that channel over and then update the model for me. Here for the deleted members, again, if I come in and do the same thing here, it will actually delete or remove that from the model. Some people prefer not to delete objects from the model, so you can use this to select them and change the class or tag them with a user-defined attribute or something so that they can be filtered out of your view. And then over here also we have these new members that have been added. Again, if I want to come in and convert those, that will convert these into native members and then populate them into my model. So now if we come in and take a look, I'll hide this IFC file, we can look at our native model. You can see here that it's made this change, it's updated that profile. If we take a look at this connection we put in, because it's parametric, I now have 5 bolts instead of 4. This channel has been shifted over. This one channel here has been deleted since we removed that from the model. These two still remain because we chose not to delete those. So it's just a real great workflow to be able to come in and start your model from an IFC file and then use the change management information to update the native members within your model. So as usual, we invite you to try these new features out, send us any feedback that you may have, and we hope you enjoy this continued development.